Hi, welcome to Faith and Trade. So here's my stats for the 8th of August. So just doing a quick log here reporting. I really didn't want to do anyway, nobody is watching, and I thought, okay, let me not record my huge loss. But then I'm doing this mostly for myself, and if anyone at all in the future stumbles upon my channel, I just want to keep it very real for people who do this. Not everyone are making like, four figures at the beginning, and it's not always easy as it is projected. Trading is a very difficult game of probabilities. It's not gambling, but there is a thin line between gambling and trading with a plan. So, yeah, that said, here's my P&L for the 8th of August. If you see from 50,000 to 64, I came down to 49,264. Is it good? No, it's terrible. And this is my combine, um, so which is still okay. No, this is not my combine. Where is it? Yeah, this is my combine, which is still okay in my opinion. If you see, I had a horrible 999. I did not copy trade. I just took off copy trading, and I thought I would just do some crazy over leveraging, just pass the account, add another XFA. See, this is what happens to us, right? One win, and then we just think this overconfidence kills. So that's what happened to me. Anyway, what is so heartbreaking is my Express account. Do you see the number of trades I have taken? So, yeah, so where am I? I My PNL is minus 752. So I went from having a balance of 259 to minus 752, and it's not a great feeling at all. And I didn't want to record it, but I thought, let me be honest with myself and with anyone that might be watching. So, what happened today? Well, let me just go to my charts. I don't want this. Let me just show it to you. Let's go to MNQ because I have all my levels, everything marked there. So, uh, I only started trading. I started watching my charts today. So, what happened was actually this morning in Asian session, I was awake. So, I just wanted to trade, and I didn't realize how volatile Asia has been since this whole Japanese yen thing, the markets crashing and everything. So in Asia market, I just had a loss, okay, and I was at a loss of just 250. So I came today at 8 o'clock with a mindset of first, I just couldn't stand the fact that I made a loss. So I wanted to like really kind of reverse that loss. So I came with that mindset, kind of like, I have to do it instead of focusing on the process. So as soon as I came and I saw the charts and I saw, okay, we have done all of this moves, and so we were waiting for the unemployment data at 8:30. I don't trade the news, so I was just waiting, watching the price. I was listening to the live lecture of ICT, and then price did this poof, boom, move. It was a 170 handle move. Yeah. So after that, I kept watching, no trades, not yet. Um, at this juncture, I don't know why this chart looks like this with a gap and all that. some issue with top steps sometimes. So, how can I show it to you guys? Let me just go to NQ. Sometimes it's weird gaps in top step. I don't know. Anyway, so yeah. So I was watching price. Okay. So one mistake that I do is I just watch a lot of live streams because trading can really get boring and lonely, right? So I was having all these live streams on and getting all these inputs into my mind, and I completely, I actually marked this inverse fair value gap. And I know that this is happening around the macro time. So this was, according to me, the perfect entry. I could have simply entered at the top of this. This is not even required, but still, you know, and just the low hanging fruit. This is the smooth edges that ICT was talking about, just targeting this. So that's about a 123 handle win. Did I take this? Nope. So even if I had missed this, I could have gone long here. Do you see this fair value gap tag? And I can still target this. Nothing more at all, you know, nothing more at all. Did I do this? No, I missed it. I missed it. I was not focused. I accept. And then what happened was after missing it, price started doing this. And I did not chase price, but I have no idea what happened after that. I got caught in this place. What is this place? I'll go back to the other chart so my levels are marked. So I got chopped up in this space, which is the new week opening gap. So price started, see, since then it just went boom, boom, boom. It just went up. Okay. It reached the new week opening gap. And something about new week opening gap and myself, I just feel so scared to trade around the new week opening gap because it's so choppy. But I exactly just did that. Back and forth. I tried scalping because I missed a great setup. After I'm taking a trade here, getting stopped out because I'm so scared. I didn't have a proper, stop loss because I didn't have a setup. Entering, exiting, forgetting all strategies, all the lessons, all the advice. I even turned off ICT's live. I turned off, but then, I just went on a tilt and yeah, self-sabotaging. And the same part of me tells me that I should stop. Okay. And somehow I had wins. I'm not saying all 40 trades were losses. There were wins which brought me down to, the balance of, I think, 49. But I just kept going because I came with a mindset of undoing the loss that I have made. So that just ruined me. Yeah. So right now I am like this because it's my Express account, and I can't afford to lose, and I can't. Um, I was just so disappointed in myself for doing that, and I kept getting chopped up. Okay, and the problem is when you're impatient and when you're taking so many back and forth trades, when you're over trading, you miss the setups. And this has happened to me before. So my problem is I'm able to spot setups, not hindsight, in real time, but I'm not focused enough and I'm not having confidence. My emotional energy, my willpower, everything is exhausted because I did some crazy over trading. And then I'm seeing the setups and my mind is not working. It's not, being right. And I mess up. I missed the trade. And then after missing the trade, I'm like, oh my God, that's my trade idea. Why didn't I take it? And then immediately I just take a bad trade. So this keeps going on and on. And today was the worst day in a long time, I would say. So I'm recording this to just let you know that if you've done this, it's okay. I was very sad. I beat myself up. And then I realized, something came up on my feed, Psalm 91, and I was just like, and I didn't even feel like praying. And at that time, it just struck me, you know, even though we are doing worldly things like making money, we have ambitions. God never said don't have ambitions. In fact, He said, be wise, do this, do business, you know, uh, whichever positions that people that you see in the scriptures in Bible, if you read, whatever they're doing, they were excelling. Like Daniel, Joseph, these are all some great examples of how great they were and whatever they were doing. So God wants us to be good at what we are doing. Um, why did I say that? So yeah, anyway, so I was just like suddenly I had this impression in me where I said, okay, yeah, I had a loss and I had a bad day. Wins and losses are part of this game, but I could have minimized the loss. Uh, most of the times my lessons, I just or I have this rumination later on, and not rumination. I ever since I've been praying and reading the scriptures, depending on God, as since I've integrated faith with trading, I have been so I've been doing good in terms of rumination. I don't ruminate. Whenever I ruminate, I go to God. So rumination is basically just, mulling over your thoughts and just exaggerating, and then basically like thinking too much of the same things again and again, and replaying it and all of that. So that's going to just make you feel terrible. So I've stopped doing that. And whenever I get those things, I just pray and I read scriptures. It just makes me so good. So I have lost the habit of ruminating. That said, um, I felt like, okay, no matter what happens, wins or losses, we need to, get back up and we need to keep going. But that doesn't affect who we are in Christ Yeshua, right? Our identity is not based on whether we win or lose in trading. That's what our brains make us believe, that if we lose, that our worthiness is associated with it. Yeah, that day we just lost, we made some mistakes. So just make sure you don't have such bad losses like I did. Easier said than done, because I'm battling with my psychology, because I've come out of a very traumatic phase in my life. And so trading is a really challenging thing for me, but I haven't quit, because it's helping me deal with my inner demons. And I know that when I come out of it, I will be a better person. I'm already am. So some of these things that I know about myself and how I react to even trades, I didn't know a little while back, like few months ago or a year ago. But now I at least am aware of it. So I have the opportunity to make changes. But trading or any job, any profession, any business that you have does not define you. That does not prove your worthiness or your identity. It is God. It is Yeshua. So I just shook off my sadness. I said, okay, no matter what, I'm gonna show up tomorrow and I'm gonna do my best, right? So that's what happened. And yeah, the rest of the afternoon also was choppy. There were setups. I'm not saying no, but as an ICT trader, I did not find the greatest price action for me. I'm not a great professional trader. Whatever setups I found, I missed it, and therefore I tried to scalp my way of getting profits, and I failed miserably. So that's all for today's vlog, and I'll keep you posted tomorrow what happens. Until then, take care. God bless. Shalom.